What's up guys, it's me Vlad, and many people have asked me when is the release date of the Caves update and what time is it going to release. So today we're going to answer all of those questions. As you guys may know, Caves is a sensitive topic that many people care about, so I decided to make a video. As you guys may know, I previously discussed the time release, but I didn't really disclose the day it's going to release at. So today we're pretty much going to talk about everything, and as you guys may know, the next Squidgtag update was 100% confirmed by the actual Squidgtag developers and Lemming himself. So if you go into the game, you can see in the announcements tab that we actually have the pretty much 7-day notice, which was announced last Friday, and we're pretty much going to discuss everything. So, you know, get your coffee and whatnot, and let's start off. But before we start, make sure to hit that like button. Don't be lazy, bro. Go under the video, hit that like button, and let's start off. So yeah, as you guys may know, Squidgtag is a game that updates regularly. Usually, all of the updates that we get are either 1 week or 2 weeks apart. For example, most of the huge updates usually are 2 weeks apart at least, you know, but for example, during our rainy flashback sale, we actually had an update which was 1 week apart. Pretty much it was between the summer update and the rainy flashback sale. And as you guys may remember, I predicted the rainy flashback sale, then I predicted the music, the under the sun, everything, you know, pretty much wasn't ahead as I told you guys. And what is interesting about that, pretty much what is interesting about that is that besides the actual release date, we know that all of the updates update on Friday. One common thing. All of the updates, they're updating on Fridays. And for the rainy flashback sale, I have a theory. Because, you know, we actually had a delay. If you remember, before the summer celebration, we actually had a delay. So if you went, or the summer update, the first one that we got, what was it called? I don't remember. But before the first summer update, we actually, where the beach map was introduced, we had this delay, which I suspect was due to a game-breaking glitch, which they decided to take some time on and work on, and that's when they actually decided to close off the caves. Because you can clearly note that if we go over here, we can notice that all of the entrances pretty much to the cave over here. So if you guys don't know, the entrance over there is blocked off, and if you want to see what happened there, you know, the flood and whatnot, the changes that were made there through different updates, make sure to watch my video called I Went Behind the Caves and I found something again. But pretty much you can see that this body of water here is for no reason here. They're crystals, you know, and they're red, which isn't the color that is presentful inside of the caves currently and previously, but it's a mixture of the colors which we have there. If you remember, we have the colors pink and blue, which are the most common colors there. There's also, I believe, green and yellow. But if you dive in here, you can notice that there is no exit or entrance here. Some people have said that the actual drain inside of the map, the beach map, if you don't know, there is a drain which is pretty much, I thought at first there was some kind of a bunker, I'm gonna be honest, bro, but that drain essentially over here, let me showcase it to you guys, bro. I love the beach map, I'm gonna be honest, bro. Let me know in the comments, guys, what is your favorite map in Squidgtag? Personally, right now, bro, I'm enjoying the beach map a lot. It's my favorite map, probably. Before it was the forest, and also the sky map. I really like the sky map. Kind of underrated in my opinion, but yeah, over here if we go, you can see there's a drain, and some people said it was connected to that place, but I just don't believe that's happening, because you can clearly note that inside of there, or it happened before, you can note that clearly there is no point of entrance, there is no rocks, it's pretty much smooth. You can rewind the video if you want, I showcased it to you guys, but But what I believe is going to happen, we're going to have from that point on, where the red crystals are at, we will have some kind of a path. I already talked about this even before the beach update has released. You know, I predicted that we're going to have a path over here that is going to be attached to beach, because it's going in the same direction, really, the path inside of caves and whatnot. So yeah, I'm thinking maybe from the water pressure or something, we're going to have a path which is going to clearly open to there, because it kind of makes sense. Because when you go to the beach, you know, it's really hard to get on the any other map without going through forest. You know, the forest, it's pretty much a central hub, but it would be so much better if we had another path leading to caves, you know. Plus, since caves is going to get revamped, it's going to be more popular, so people, once they go on the beach map, you know, they can actually go to caves. It just makes sense, in my opinion. So let's talk about the actual release date. And why was I talking about that? I talked about that because I believe that there was an issue with that path. They couldn't release it in time, but that they had to release the summer update, because if you remember, during last summer, we actually had a summer update which Lemming couldn't release because his dad was in the hospital, and people were complaining about lack of updates, so they had to make a decision, and they decided to actually, you know, delay and block off caves, which is why it was pretty much reworked. I think at first they didn't want to rework it, they just wanted to add the path, you know, and maybe add some water because it was flooded before. And after that, you know, we were actually, you know, or they were met with the criteria to pretty much revamp the whole thing, because all of the other maps, such as mountains and canyons, or canyon over here, you can see they were pretty much, the maps were revamped. Okay. Next thing, you know, it's also a great marketing move, because you can have the map being revamped, and, you know, if you block it off, many people will start missing it, because, for example, when caves was actually open, people didn't really see much interest in it, besides going there because of the music, as well as the actual ghosts. You know, ghosts were popular there in the minigame called crates, if you remember. That's a thing. People kind of started to interpret it inside of the beach, you know, with the floating thingies. I don't remember what they're called. But yeah, so although I admit that this might be a bit wrong, because if you go into the game files, you know, personally, I went and seen the cosmetics. Pretty much all of the cosmetics are planned ahead, so you know, all of the cosmetics are planned by month. So that just leads us to the next idea, that the next update is going to be caves, because, you know, all of the cosmetics that we currently have in the store are pretty much the second tier of summer cosmetics, and what's interesting about them is that, you know, we had some of them missing. You know, so it was pretty much, some of them were delayed. I believe that that was due to animations not working, because, for example, I actually bought the marshmallow a day before it came out, using the way I found out. And what is interesting about it is, when I went next to fire, the animations didn't work. Although it was inside of the game, the animation didn't work, as well as the firecracker. I think they had some issues with that, so they had to actually delay it. Similarly to maybe how caves was delayed. You know, we don't actually know anything. This is just a conspiracy. You know, all of my videos are, you know, news / leaks / you know, theories and whatnot. That's pretty much in every description. But, you know, I just find it fun to discuss it with you guys and see your opinions. So if you have a theory, let me know in the comments. So as far as the release date, after we got all of the contacts, it's important to discuss the release date. So if you guys know, pretty much updates come out on Fridays. Besides, there was one exception when it was there was an update on Thursday, but that was pretty much a bug fix, and it was pretty much a major rework for the PC mods. After that, a bunch of mods were broken. That's why a lot of your hands are stuck in the air if you still have that issue. It's probably because you haven't updated Utila and the computer interface, plus you probably still have Gorilla Cosmetics mod installed, which wasn't updated, and it's still bugging out the game. So yeah, if you had an issue with that, just do that, and you should be okay. But But if you guys may remember, you know, pretty much every update is on Friday, and the last update that we had under the sun, it was released at 1 p.m. EST. So I'm hosting a countdown currently until how much time is left for the new update. You know, I host countdowns every single week for the new updates. People often misunderstand it with the actual caves opening, but no, I just want to give you guys a place where you can chill, you can you know, watch some Squidgtag and actually, you know, play with some people, because, you know, it encourages people to join fan codes and whatnot. I don't really get anything from the fan codes and whatnot, but I think it's a fun place and fun thing to do, because, you know, many people are lonely, man, and you know, it's kind of a place that you can join if you ever bored, or if you ever want to talk to someone. I don't know, man. But yeah, you know. Also, I wanted to give a shout out to Ace and all of the supporters that have donated to me during those live streams. You know, it really helps out, because, you know, I'm hosting on my laptop, and my laptop is always connected to internet, so it's wasting my internet as well as electricity, and you know, it really helps out. The donations help out to continue the stream going and whatnot, so I appreciate everyone. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So as far as the date goes, I counted that the release date for the new update is July 28th, and that's Friday this week. And pretty much, if you have noticed, all of the teasers, pretty much the actual teaser inside of the announcement board says the cosmetics are going to get washed away, while the actual announcement in the Discord says that the cosmetics are going to flow away. So that suggests that we're going to get water, which is going to flood the place. Which is caves, you know, and I already discussed the theories about it. There's a wall which is blocking out the only place to mines, the only place you can enter the mine. You know, people kind of started copying me and getting my theory, but, you know, without credit, but whatever, you know what I'm saying. But you know what I'm saying. So I believe that mines are not gonna get flooded, caves are going to be, and I already talked about this for like 2 months and whatnot, even before the caves were closed, bro. But yeah, that's pretty much it, you know. Thank you everyone who was watching this beautiful piece of content. I appreciate every single one. And yeah, see you guys later. Bye bye. I'm out. And this is pretty much it. Also guys, if you still haven't joined my Discord, make sure to join in. We have 202,000 members in there, and you can find a ton of game sales, so make sure to join in. If you want to subscribe to this channel, I would highly appreciate if you do. I also have a channel which I'm going to pin the video down below in the comments. There's a new video that I released a couple of days ago, so if you haven't watched it, make sure to watch it. It was me going fishing with my dad, bro, new episode and what. As far as the time goes, I believe that the update is going to be released from 12 to 3 p.m. EST, so, you know, that's the current time model. The countdown is going to be somewhere in between. By the way, shout out to Not the Void, bro, for getting a VR cover with my code. The code doesn't work, but the affiliate link still works. Yeah, that's pretty much it. If you still are not in my Discord, it's gonna be down below in the description. The first link. You get a ton of game sales here. There are a ton of game sales. 25% off of any game, really. What is Clash of Chefs, bro? It's Clash of Clans, bro. Yo, what? But yeah, a ton of games. Make sure to join in. That's pretty much it. Thanks for watching the video. I personally saved 25 bucks on, no, 25% off, which is 10 bucks on Ball Lab, and got 2,000 shiny rocks with that for completely free. So if you're still wasting your money on games, you know, make sure to join in so you don't waste more. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you for joining. See you later. Bye bye. Just want to subscribe. These are some cool videos to watch. See you later.